Hello, my name is Rochelle Krieger-West, and I'm making this video as a requirement for Herzing University. I'm a nurse practitioner student in Nursing 610, which is Advanced Health Assessment. And the purpose of this video is to do a neuro assessment exam on a patient. My patient, I'm going to have walk on screen and sit down. As he approaches, I'm going to be observing his gait. Would you please tell me your name and date of birth?
Steve, 3259.
And I would like to get your consent for this video. Do you consent to be filmed for the purposes of education?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, so following gait, we're now going to assess your cranial nerves, and there are 12 of them. The first one is your olfactory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you close one nostril, close your eyes, and I'm going to have you identify a scent in the other nostril. Okay? So go ahead and tell me what you smell.
I'm going to call it garlic.
Yes, that was garlic. Now we're going to do the same on the other nostril. Eyes
Blood.
closed. And tell me what you smell.
Coffee.
Perfect. That was correct. Okay. Now, cranial nerve number 2 is the optic nerve. For the optic nerve, I don't have a Snellen chart, but I do have one that is able to be used on a tablet. For this, I need to be 4 feet away from the patient. And what I want you to do is cover one of your eyes, and with the other eye, I want you to read the lowest line that you can see all of them clearly.
DEFPOTEC.
That was the 2020 line. Now we're going to do it with the other one. Correct. And same thing.
DEFPOTEC.
Correct. 2020 vision in both eyes. Thank you. All right. So the next cranial nerves we're going to assess are numbers 3, 4, and 6. That's the oculomotor, the trochlear, and the abducens. For this one, I want you to track my pen light with your eyes only. Don't move your head at all, just use your eyes. Good. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shine a light in both eyes to check for your pupil reaction. So what I want you to do is either look at my nose or look over my shoulder. Okay. Good. So both pupils were reactive equally. Okay, the next cranial nerve we're going to assess is number 5. Number 5 is the trigeminals. So what I want you to do is clench your mouth, your jaw closed. Good. Now I want you to relax it, open, and go side to side and close. Good. That's fine. All right. The next cranial nerve we're going to assess is number 7. 7 is the facial nerves. So what I want you to do is smile, frown, raise your eyebrows, close your eyes tightly, and puff out your cheeks. Good. Thank you. All right. Cranial nerve number 8. That is the acoustic nerve. For this one, what I'm going to do is make a distracting noise in one of the patient's ears, Steve, and whisper something in the other ear. What I want you to do is tell me what I whisper.
Pencil.
Good. Yes, that is exactly what I whispered. Good. The other part of the exam is I'm going to take a tuning fork, strike it, put it on the top of your head. I want you to tell me if you can hear the sound more in the left, the right, or equal on both sides.
Middle?
Oh, great. So equal. All right, and that was number 8. The next ones we're going to do, we're going to group together optic nerves. Cranial nerves number 9, 10, and 12. That is the glossopharyngeal, the vagus, and the hypoglossal. So what I would like you to do is stick out your tongue, say ah. Patient has a good gag reflex. Now go ahead and stick out your tongue again. Wag it side to side. Good. Raise it up. Excellent. All right. Let me see. Did I get all of that? And number 11 nerve is the spinal accessory. Cranial nerve number 11, spinal accessory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press against your shoulders, and what I want you to do is resist me pushing them down. Good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I want you to turn your head against my hand. Good. Good. Okay. All right. So that concludes the cranial nerves. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some cerebellar function. I want you to hold out your hands for me. Turn them palm side up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Good. All right. Now I want you to take your right heel and drag it against your left shin. Now I want you to take your left heel and drag it against your right shin. Good. Now we're going to check for your balance. So I want you to stand up, hold your arms straight out. I'm going to count from 10 to 1 to 0, and we're just going to check for any swaying with your eyes closed. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. You can open your eyes and sit down. All right, now we're going to get more into some sensory things. So what I am going to do is I'm going to grab something sharp, something dull, and something soft. I'm going to touch various parts of your body with these items, and I want you to tell me where you feel them and what the sensation is. We'll do this with your eyes closed. Okay.
Right, sharp, sort of middle top.
Okay.
Left, dull, top again. Dull, left, forearm. Sharp, left forearm.
Left.
Or right, I mean. Yes. Soft, left cheek. Dull, right.
Great. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check for your sensory vibrations around your body. So what I'm going to do is, and this is on bony prominences, we're going to test it first against your sternum. You can keep your eyes open for this, just to see if you can detect it.
Clearly.
Okay, good. Close your eyes. Tell me where you feel the sensation.
Right big toe. right sort of under the big toe,
Okay.
left big toe. Left on the top of the arch. Thumb right.
Ooh.
Wrist right.
Okay.
Thumb left. Wrist left.
Thank you. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I want you to hold out your hands, palm up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place an object in each one of them, and I want you to identify what it is with your eyes closed. Okay, so first one, just using that hand, tell me what the object is.
Toothbrush.
Good. That is a toothbrush. Now on the other hand.
Key.
Good. Thank you. All right. The next thing we're going to assess is called the 2-point sharp test. So I have 2 sharp toothpicks. I'm going to touch them on either arm, and you'll feel either 1 or 2 pricks. And I want you to tell me which arm and how many you feel. Okay, eyes closed.
Left 1. Maybe 2. There's the second one. Right 1. Left 1. Right 2.
Good. Thank you. All right. The next thing I'm going to assess is I am going to draw something on both of your palms with your eyes closed. It'll be a letter or a number, and I want you to tell me what you recognize, what letter or number I write. Okay, so palm up. Okay, and do you need it again?
Yes. Oh, it's an 8.
Yes. All right, the other one. Eyes closed.
F.
Correct. All right. I need to go back and do, with your eyes closed, what I'm going to do is your extremities, I'm going to either hold them up or down. I want you to tell me which way I'm going, up or down, and the location of where I'm doing it.
Big toe up. Not the little toe, but the one next to it down.
Okay.
Big toe down, left. Middle one up.
Okay.
Index finger left up. Down on the little finger on the left. Middle finger down, right. Index right up.
Correct. All right. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to test your abdominal reflexes. So we're going to have to pull the cot over, and I'll have you lay down, and we'll have to pull up your shirt a little for this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is outside the navel area, I'm going to draw something dull across all 4 quadrants. Well, better than that, the dull side of my skewer, and just check for abdominal reflexes. Okay. Good. Okay, thank you. You can Pull your shirt down and get up. And I'll put the cot away. Thank you. You may sit down. All right, so for this next part, I am going to test some of your foot reflexes. So, all right. This patient's a little ticklish, but we're going to go for plantar reflexes. So I'm going to drag the pen light across the outside of your foot and up across underneath your toes. So I want you to completely relax. Good, yeah, relax against me. Negative Babinski sign, that's what we want. Okay, again on this one, relax completely. Negative Babinski again. Good. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is check for ankle clonus. So I'm actually going to do some very fast motions on your feet, and you just relax completely, okay? Relax. All right. Good. No sign. Relax. No sign. Good. All right, the last part of the exam, I'm going to test your deep tendon reflexes. So we're going to look at your triceps, your biceps, brachioradialis, patellar, and your Achilles. So just relax your arm the way it is. And okay. All right. All right. And for this one. Okay. Yeah. Just relax. All right. Good. So, patellar.
I was anticipating it.
Good. Now, Achilles. All right. And okay. And that concludes the test. The patient had positive results for all of the reflexes. Thank you for your time.